What up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? This was really supposed to be for my members. It's supposed to be a contest. Oh man, what's good, y'all? This is supposed to be because I'm trying to do a test, but hell, might as well just stay live. Just stay the hell live. Y'all got? Did y'all get notifications? Did y'all get notifications? Did all y'all get notifications? Let me know. Sound is good, loud and clear. Did y'all get y'all notifications when I came up live? What up? What up? Sorry, chat's a little small. Just trying some new things here. Get some donations popping. I want to see something right quick. So get some donations pop. I want to see something right quick. I'm just trying some new things, learning some new things. I'm old school. What up, fellas? I'm gonna just say what's up to everybody. I'm just learning some new things right now. Just learning some new things right now. Gonna get that bigger. There you go. That donation popping. See something right quick. $5 holla. Appreciate that. Texas bread. Appreciate that. I just want to see something. There we go. There we go. Are they dropping in there? Appreciate you. What's up, everybody? We're gonna talk Cowboys football. There we go. There we go. Is it dropping in there now? There we go. Just trying to review a little more things. I'm getting this all together. All right. So since I'm already here, I'm having this contest. This is strictly for my members. You can become a member. You can become a member, but this is strictly for my members. I am going to figure out how to do a personal video for you guys because I'm still figuring out this YouTube because it's acting weird. But here's the decal I'm giving away. This is strictly for my members. I already have the question, a Dak and Zeke decal. I already have both the questions for you guys. But like I said, it has to be just for my members. So I got to just figure out how to get this video because I uploaded a new system. I'm doing something new. Appreciate the donation, Texas Bread, the Lunatic. Yeah, let's get that popping so we can see that on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying some new things, y'all. I'm just trying some new things. The Lunatic with the $2 holla. Yeah, so everybody who's a member is going to get that. I want to ask y'all a question. This is for all my members because I think I know all my members in here. I'm going to just ask y'all who's in this right now. Oh, they ain't got a badge. Oh yeah, they tripping. Um, as far as like y'all badge and stuff like that, um, YouTube is acting weird. Like my membership badges. See if y'all can do emojis. See if y'all can send emojis or anything because right now all my stuff is acting up. Like my emojis, my gifts, everything is acting weird. I don't know why. I contacted YouTube the other day and I'm waiting on them for give me answers. If y'all can push any of those out, any of them emojis, any of the that y'all have, push them out. If you can't, that's gonna let me know something's wrong. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I got to talk to them today because all my emojis, yes, that's what I thought. All my emojis are out. That's why I was telling y'all the last few days, YouTube been tripping. I think it's because they went to this new system. You know what I'm saying? They went to this new system and it's acting real funky. So that's why y'all don't see y'all stuff because all my emojis and all my badges went away. So I got to talk to YouTube. I'm waiting on their answers on why. I send them a screenshot of why that's up. So I will get that fixed as soon as possible. I apologize about that, but it ain't me. It's YouTube. YouTube acting weird as hell these last freaking few days. So I apologize about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and already get a couple of these questions popping because I know who my members are right now. Um, so while you in here, my members who are in here right now, I'm gonna give you the question. I'm gonna give you the question. My first question for the deck giveaway. This is for my members. Remember, this if you are not a member, this does not count for you. This is for my members in here. My DAC one. The question is right there. You'll see it get ready to come up. Hey ho. Yeah. Yeah, I know, the ninja. I gotta get it all fixed up, but I'm gonna let you see the question right here, right quick though, for the DAC decal giveaway. See if you can see that question. Put the year in there. For my members. This was supposed to be a members video, but it kind of flexed out as a regular video. So YouTube is just acting weird as hell. I'm not dealing with them right now, so I'm getting it popping, and I'm gonna figure out that later. My father, yes. What year? This is for my members. You can stay. All my non-members, y'all can be in here too, because we're gonna talk some football right quick. But I'm gonna know who my mom is. No, this is my father. The question is, what year did my father pass away? For my members, all my people can, all y'all stay in here, but yep, on the screen. What year did my father pass away? For my members, and I know who my members are. And then you can stay in here, and then we're gonna. That's for the DAC decal, and then we will talk some football right quick. And what year did my father pass away? Yeah, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I will give you a. I will give my members a hint. It was recent. These are mine. Okay, well then we'll wait. If that's the case, then we'll wait. So if you're gonna send me those three, then I'll keep these for some other people, and then we'll just do that giveaway on another day. But yeah, I apologize, you guys. The YouTube is acting up. Close, close. Nope, close. They better see if they reset my thing. Yeah, let them know, Kane. So you got to be a member to win. While y'all trying to figure that out, I'll be looking. But let's talk some Cowboys football right quick. Let's talk some Cowboys football, y'all. I don't really got no highlights because this kind of just went live, but we can just chop it up and talk Cowboys football. I got my guy, Brandon Tucker. I talked to him yesterday. And we were supposed to do a live yesterday, but YouTube is acting funky. Like I said, I'm going to get this corrected as far as my membership and things of that nature. I apologize to you guys that that's messed up. I will get that fixed ASAP, but I'm waiting on YouTube to give me my answer. But I'm gonna have my guy Brandon Tucker. We were supposed to do a show yesterday, but he will be on here to. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. But basically, what I'm going to bring Brandon Tucker in. Basically, we're going to break down defensive line and what the positions. A lot of people don't understand the positions on the defensive line. And since defensive line is going to be critical, I want to be able to have him break down what a one tech is, a three tech, a five tech, a seven. You know, what scheme is from Rob Marinelli's scheme to Mike Nolan's scheme. What is going to be the difference that you're going to be seeing from the Ron Marinelli and the Mike Nolan. Ron Marinelli was more of a one gap system, shoot and go. Mike Nolan's going to be more of a two gap. Are we going to see a lot more 3-4 this year? I'm hearing they are. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like they got Dontari Poe in the fold. And then, you know, we'll be able to see who's going to be the best position. You know, Tristan Hill, he can slide and be a one tech over the nose and the guard. He could be the three if he's going to be in a 3-4 because you're going to have Poe in the middle. So all kind of different things are going to be talked about so a lot of people can understand exactly what's going to be happening on that front line and how that defensive look is going to be looking when it is attacking these offenses. Because as I said before, I'm excited about the offense and the defense, but I'm really excited about the additions that they really put on the defense. I know everybody's been talking about Brandon Carr. You know, I said at the when I did a video, hey, if they got Brandon Carr, I'm rolling with it. I rather Earl Thomas, but it looks like since I think Jerry Jones had a talk today saying that that doesn't look like it's going to be possible. You never know because we did talk about on the late night hype last week that um, they still can sign him, but they have to wait till I believe week one till that contract actually falls off or drops off where they don't owe him any kind of money on a new contract. So then they can renegotiate. So that could still be in the play. So I'm not putting out the Earl Thomas thing just yet because I think it can still happen. And I think that could be a parameter where they don't want to talk about him. You get a Brandon Carr, but it's still not going to stop you from signing an Earl Thomas for real. It's still not going to stop you from doing it. So if you went ahead and still got a Earl Thomas, it would still be affordable for you for that year. And then you heard Stephen Jones once again basically saying we're not going to talk about people that aren't here. We'll see what's going on. Blah blah blah. But I like how they're just keeping it hush, not talking about it. Don't say anything, and next thing you know, we may have another surprise signing like a Everson Griffin, because he did mention that as well. What's good, main purpose? What's up, game changer? How you doing? 43 Flex, what's up with you? What's up, Bobby McLean? Yeah, I know he signed to the practice squad, but don't think Brandon Carr is not going to be playing. I said before, if you looked at his PFF grade, it wasn't the greatest. Completion percentage against him was about 90, over 90s. I think about 91, 92 for Brandon Carr. But he did have a steady career here in Dallas. He's never missed a game. He started every single game he's been in the league. He's been in the league over 11 years. He was with Dallas, I believe, 6 years. First 2 years, he had 3 interception seasons, and then went from there to basically nothing. But he still was a very serviceable cornerback. They said he played well. I watched a little bit of the tape when he played at the Ravens. Didn't play bad. They said he played well. The second half of the season when they switched him to safety. 34 years old, as we said before. Hey ho, Texas bred. Cowboys 83. What's up with you, dog? But and the biggest thing that a lot of people are saying that he's going to bring that experience, he's going to bring that mentorship, he's going to bring those type of things to the back end, to the young guys, to the guys that are in the fold now. So I'm excited to see what's going on with that. But I still feel like, hey, let's try to get Earl Thomas more than anything else, because it can still happen. So like I said, it could be hush, but we'll see. Um, what up, KG? And then also, talking about this season coming up. We got Bobby Belt. He's going to be on the hype tonight. Bobby's my guy. I've been messing with Bobby for about a year and a half. A lot of great inside info, good inside knowledge. So we'll be talking to him on the hype about what's going on, what can we see, what can we expect. Maybe some inside information, maybe on Earl Thomas or anything else, because he does have a lot of inside sources. So that's gonna be going down on the hype. And then, like I said, Brandon Tucker, I really want y'all to watch that, because, man, he had, I think, 12 guys, drafted and undrafted, all get on their respective teams. He's a monster. Talk a little bit more him about positions. Thursday, we're doing a live with Houston Texans, Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be dope, because we're going to do a play-by-play, authentic play-by-play, authentic play-by-play. We're going to do that, and that's going to be really hot, and that's going to be really dope. Make sure you tune in for that. Friday, it's going to be me and Vash Lombardi. We're going to do our um, LA Rams, Dallas Cowboys breakdown. Me and Vash Lombardi on my channel. We're going to do that Friday night. We're going to bring that in, and I think that'll be a really good show. First time Vash has been on my show. We've been talking about it back and forth. So we're going to get that popping Friday. We're going to do that breakdown Friday night, a couple days before the game. And then Sunday, you already know what's going down. Y'all need to be tuning in to the hype. I mean, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be second to none if you really see a lot of the stuff that we've been doing behind the scenes, how we've really been working. I mean, if you're not going to any games, there is no reason why you're tuning into anything else to watch a Cowboys game, because you can watch your Cowboy on the side and listen to us, or guess what? We got some stuff for you. I can't tell you because my people's told me, Scott and them told me we got to keep it on the hush. But man, we got some hype stuff for you guys for that game, members, everything. So things gonna get hot, and you keep on popping them donations if you like. I'm gonna get your the chat box a little bit bigger next time, but like I said, I was just experimenting this time. This was on the fly. I didn't know what was going on. Also, my members, I'm gonna make sure I get this membership thing taken care of. It's pissed me off. None of my emojis are showing. None of my nothing is showing. YouTube is acting weird, but it seems like after they went over that switch over. But I'm excited, man. I don't know. I'm ready for this season. I don't know about you guys, but this is, like I've been saying before, this is one of the first times in a very long time that I've been excited, about the season, really with hope. As I said before, I've always been excited about my team, but I always felt like on the inside, it ain't really going to take us nowhere. We're not really going to have that hope that we're going to go to the ship. It was just more a talent. Hopefully, nobody gets injured, and maybe we can get lucky and catch a break. That's what I always felt. Or maybe the team can just rise above. But it hasn't happened. But I will honestly say I have more excitingness, if that's a word, because of what the Cowboys brought in. They brought in an experienced coach, and I don't think he's perfect by any means. I do know McCarthy has flaws. I saw what the tail end in his career in Green Bay. People were saying he was stale. Um, and you saw what the talk about hearing him and Aaron Rodgers, this and that. But at the end of the day, we still have a qualified coach. You still have a coach who's been there and done that. He's got a veteran type staff. He's surrounded with a veteran type staff who's been there. A lot of previous head coaches in his regime, and I feel like they're in that win now mode. You have a team that's ready to win now. A lot of these guys are in their prime, and you still have a good influx of young talent as well. You're in good salary cap standings, so quote unquote. Um, and you have good direction right now. And I believe that there's a new attitude, and I believe there's a breath of fresh air within the regime and maybe the Cowboys community, because I think the Jason Garrett thing kind of wore us down and wore me down. It got to the point where I wasn't really getting excited before the week before a game because I felt like I already knew the outcome, already knew how we were going to play, already knew how we were going to act. It was almost like robotic, almost like how he was. It was a robotic system. So I was like, I knew exactly how the Cowboys were going to play. And that's what frustrated me because I would think maybe we're not going to do this. And then we would do it and it would be like, wow, this is really crazy how I'm really thinking that we're going to do this before that week, thinking that maybe we're not. And then it happens. Like, wow, it's crazy. Like, I'm thinking we're not going to be predictable. We're not going to run in this same 21 personnel. We're not going to run this tight end. We're not going to show these same plays over and over. But it happens. So hopefully, with Mark McCarthy, him working with Kellen Moore, another year of Kellen Moore in the system, another year with Dak. Dak and Zeke, they're like this now as far as how they really work together. A little concerning if we're talking about injuries on the offense. Obviously, La'el Collins, that's really frustrating that this man, you know, you got a hip injury, but, I don't know if you didn't stay in shape, what happened, but missing the first 3 weeks and you're supposed to be our top right tackle. That's really frustrating. Me personally, I don't want to see Cam Irving in there. I'd rather see a Brandon Knight. But y'all talk to me too. Let's talk because I'm paying attention to this right here. See what y'all got to say in this chat. Because me personally, I like Brandon Knight over Cam Irving. I've been tooting the Brandon Knight train since last year. He was undrafted. Um, I thought, he could be a player. He's not like the most athletic guy, but he's got good arms, good long arms, good technique, and he fights you really good. Um, I thought he played admirably in La'el Collins when he went out against the Vikings and the Jets game. And I just feel like, Cam Irving is really there because of Cam Irving's name, not really because of what he's really doing on tape and on the field. I think he's more of a name than anything else. And I think Brandon Knight is just a better player. Not the. I don't know if he's the better player, but I think he's the better option for the Cowboys right now. But obviously, they'll probably go with the more veteran leadership. But I think Brandon Knight should be in that spot at the right tackle, and I think he should be the swing tackle. And I've been saying that since last year. Yeah, I was hearing about that iffy ankle. I just don't trust the Cam Irvin, man. The good thing about it is that we talked about at least it's not on the left side, Dak's blind side, like it was with the Chaz Green. At least you still have Tyron Smith up and ready, so that's a good thing. That it's a right tackle position. The Rams don't have that devastating of a um, front line as far as the pass rush besides Aaron O'Donnell, and he plays inside. So I would think. I would think maybe it would be an easier go with our tackles in this game. And actually, the next three games aren't crazy. Um, we got uh, we got St. Louis, we got the Seahawks. So I don't think the first three games are going to be destroyed as far as the pass rush goes. In my opinion. Yeah, Michael Brockers. I think we'll be all right with him. If they still had like a Dante Fowler, then I would be a little bit more nervous because Fowler's coming off that edge. And, I think Fowler's still a pretty decent player. So at least we don't have him. That's okay. Also, if we're talking on the offensive side, well, defensive injuries, um, obviously Jordan Lewis is out. Or their game time decisions, him and Luke Gifford are game time decisions. Um, It sucks because Jordan Lewis, it seems like every time he's right there to be able to do his thing, something happens to him. You know what I mean? So that part kind of sucks. That every time he starts to get something moving and going, something seems to derail him. and then he has the ankle injury, and everybody knows those ankle injuries suck. So it's hopefully he can get better. Hopefully he can, rehab that quick because I do think we need Jordan Lewis, especially with this contract year. It's crazy. Cheeto, Jordan Lewis, and Xavier Woods, all of them have injuries, and they're in contract years. So we're going to see. I'm pretty confident against the Rams game. I know we haven't seen anything from the Rams. They haven't seen anything else. I know they got the Van Jefferson kid. He's turning up. They don't have Gurley anymore. They got the kid Henderson from Memphis. TP squad. They're really not fearful. I mean, I know they got Cup. Um, Thing is Cooks playing is I don't even know if Cooks is on the team any longer. I'm not afraid of Jared Goff by any means, and I think this will be a real good. Even though the defense is fairly new, as far as um, continuity goes, I think Jared Goff is a pretty good quarterback to go against because I just really don't fear him. I think he's a system guy. I just think he's overrated. I said he was overrated when he was drafted, and I'm going to stay with it. I mean, he's a good quarterback, I guess, but I'm not fearful of Jared Goff, and I think I really like to see what this defense will bring, what kind of concepts they're going to bring in this game, who's going to really start. Tristan Hill has been given the nod to start in the middle, but I'm just really interested to see. They've been talking about Alden. We've seen Alden Smith standing up. We've seen Dorrance Armstrong Jr. standing up. They were talking about Randy Gregory eventually when he comes back to the lineup playing outside linebacker, which he has that body type and the potential. So that's what I was talking about when they had Jalen Jelks there because of that height and that long, that kind of like Jason Taylor type body. That's what a Randy Gregory has to me. And I can definitely see him playing out like an outside linebacker and you rushing like an Everson Griffin off the edge. And then you putting Randy Gregory on the outside of him. So many things that you can mix and match as far as these packages. And that's what really gets me excited about this defense. I love offense, but I love defense because we have been wanting turnovers for a very long time. It's been a long time since we got over 45 sacks. I want a 45 sack type season, a lot of turnovers. I do think the secondary might catch some lumps early, but I feel like that pressure is going to create turnovers, and sometimes the secondary will give up some plays, but that's okay because if you're being aggressive, if you're being attacking style defense, you may give up some plays, but you're going to get some plays. You're going to create turnovers. That's what's going to happen because you're staying aggressive. When you stay in that conservative mindset, you do not get turnovers. Things take forever. A team can just dink and dunk you or just basically slow foot you all the way down the field, take up time off the clock, and then it puts pressure on your offense to come down and hurry up and score. We want an attacking style defense where they're thinking turnovers every single play. Any type of play, there can be a turnover at any time, and that can change the game at any point. So that's the mindset that the defense has to have if they want to really create pressure. And I think the people that they have is good. And me personally, I said last couple of days, put Trevin Diggs in, man, to start that kid. Just throw him in the fire. I think he has the type of confidence where he's not going to get shaken. I feel like he's the type of guy that he's still, he's going to fight you. He's going to bang you. And let's throw him in the fire, man. Let's get him acclimated right now. Cooks is with the Texans. Thank you, Beasley. Yeah, tell them the ninja. We got how many people in the chat? Over 50 people in the chat and only 20 some likes. Y'all know better than that. And we can get them donations popping. You see, I got my new things. I'm going to be adding some new little features. I got the little tip jar for you right there. I'm going to expand the chat so y'all can see the chat live. I just, that was on the fly, me doing this. Because I'm still learning some things. But you see the little tip jar. You know what I'm saying? We can get some more money popping. I want to see the more money in that tip jar, dog. Let me get a $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 tip. Holla. Get in that damn tip jar, man. You see the cash app too. Feel me? Holla at your boy. Because we got a really great lineup, man. I'm telling you, I'm straight up. If we watching these Cowboys games, man, y'all gonna love watching these Cowboys games with us, dog. Like it's gonna be second to none, man. I don't think nobody for real is going to be messing with us. Period. I mean, straight up, I just don't see nobody um, touching us as far as this Cowboys games go. So dog, y'all need to really get on this train because it's going to be second to none when we're doing these games. But I'm really, like I said, I'm just excited about the team. It's finally here. It's a weird season with this COVID, not seeing any preseason games, but I think I guess I'm past the COVID thing. I was never really worried about COVID as far as me personally scared of it, but it's just that it's going around. They're going to be using all these protocols. It could stop the train. It could stop. So I didn't want to get hyped up about the season only for it to stop because of COVID. But at the end of the day, it looks like it's going to be good. I don't feel like the season is going to stop now because of this COVID. And I mean, for real, it's really just time to get this six. I mean, we have the team to bang with anybody, for real. I mean, if we're really talking about it, there ain't no team that the Cowboys can't beat. Like straight up, there ain't no team that we can't mess with. Let me check something right here. Yeah, I got you, the ninja. I got to talk to YouTube. You're probably not gonna see him today. It's YouTube. It's not me. It's acting real freaky and funky with this membership thing. So I'm gonna get it rectified. Rest easy. I got that taken care of for you. You will get your emojis and your member badges back. It's just YouTube is acting up, and I've already contacted him about this yesterday, and I'm just waiting for me to get an answer and figure out what's going on. But that's the quick schedule, as you can see right here. Where are we really saying that? I mean, you got Rams week 1, Falcons. I mean, Seahawks, Browns, Giants, Cardinals, uh, Washington, Eagles, Steelers. That's gonna be a good one. Vikings again. That'll be a good one. Ravens. That'll definitely be a good one. But I ain't scared of Lamar Jackson. I really feel like we're gonna really do something with some Lamar Jackson. I can't wait to play them Niners again. But I think the most challenging games that we'll have. I actually think that the Browns will give us a challenge just because that offense. I think they're going to be hyped up. I think they're going to give us a challenge. Um, I think Washington Redskins will be better because of that front line, but I think our defense will really take over them. Um, Vikings, I think that's going to be a tough one. The Steelers game, just because it's the Steelers. Steelers and the Vikings. Ravens, I think they just because they have, it's not because of just Lamar Jackson. I like they got a balanced type offense and defense. Niners, of course. So I think we got 5 really challenging games where I could say, oh, that's going to be a tough one. Not saying I'm overlooking at the NFC East, but I just really don't think the East has too much for Dallas. I think Dallas has too much firepower. Um, a lot of good players. I just think the Giants ain't ready for it. Washington, they're in flux. Eagles are the only team, and I just feel like I just feel like we got the coach to really match their coaching, and I feel like the Eagles ain't really. I'm not really worried about these Eagles at all either, and that's not even just be cocky, but and not even being biased. It's just I'm looking at the teams, and I just don't feel like um, they have anything that I'm worried about. But as I said before, Rams, I ain't too worried. Falcons, nah, I mean, they'll score some points. I think the Falcons will score just because they score. But I ain't worried about them. Like I said, I'm keeping an eye on that Browns game just because they have that offense. They might be trying to play with the chip on the shoulder. They might surprise. So let's not overlook them. I would definitely say let's not overlook Cleveland. Cardinals always seem to give us a good game. That's Kyle Murray, though. Now, I think they play because of the hype. I think it's good that we're at home when we play them. I think that'll be good that when we play the Cardinals around home, because I think if we were playing in Arizona, they would be hyped up over there. That'd be a difficult game. I like that one better at home. Oh fuck! Excuse me. I don't even know if we're gonna have fans, so it won't even matter because it's COVID thing. So we might not even have fans. So I don't even know why I'm saying that. There might have been no competitive advantage. But the Steelers and Vikings, this game, these right here, that Steelers and Vikings and that Washington team and Ravens, these gonna be critical. Now I'm circling these four. I think these are gonna be critical right there. Those are the games I'm circling right now. But like I said, those are the four critical games that I'm looking at right there: Steelers, Vikings, Washington, and the Ravens. I'll like to see where the record is at with the team, and then that's gonna be a lump of the games, and then you got the Niners right after them. So that's gonna be some lump of the games. So that's gonna be critical, and that's the November December swoon, as they used to say. So um, I like our chances. I definitely like our chances. And like I said, it's a new day. It's a it's a new day with a new regime. It's finally here. Um, talk to me, y'all. Y'all got any questions? Matter of fact, y'all want to call in? Let's call in. Get up the call up line. I want y'all to call in. So hold me. Give me 1 second. Another call up line. And let's get them donations popping still too. You know what I mean? So let's get some donations popping, big dog. But once again, my members, I will get all your emojis and everything together. Um, one call per person, too. One call per person. So if you want to call in, how you thinking? What do you think? How the season's gonna go? How do you feel about the season? Do you have any concerns about the season? Call on in. I will get them emojis. The ninja don't. You think I don't? You think it's bothering me, dog? It's bothering me. I busted my ass to get all them damn emojis. I got you, big dog. I got you. Trust me, I'm pissed. If you want to call in, though, there's the number. And remember, one call per person. One call per person. As we get to the start of the season, what are you kind of looking for? What are you excited for? This matchup? Just speak your mind right quick. You got a minute to do it, so you can call in right now. 614-349-6221 if you want to call in. All right, I knew Jess ass was calling in.
Call from
Jessica Haggerty.
to accept.
I already knew you was gonna be the first one.
I'm on my lunch break. How you doing? What's up, big game?
I'm doing good. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get ready for this season. Get ready for this first game. What's your thoughts
I'm
on it?
hyped and ready for it. My thoughts on it is that the boys gonna do their business. I'm not afraid of no team. I'm not worried about no team. I'm really not. I mean, we got a new coaching staff. This is not last year team. This is the same Dallas Cowboys we've been rooting for and know who they were. Now they got a real coach to lead them to victory. So it's no need to be worrying, no need to be stressing.
Mm-hmm.
PVO, stay positive vibe only.
Gotcha.
You sides, you always coming up in here talking noise. You need to worry about your own team. Y'all got a game Thursday, right? We're going to see if you're going to be talking all this noise you've been talking. And oh, yeah, big game change. Y'all had us rolling when y'all was doing y'all little fantasy thing. I enjoy that. It's
Yeah,
pretty neat.
it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm not the fantasy guy, but I think I got a decent team.
but like I say, I know y'all have everybody have their opinion. But for me, like I try to tell everybody, that's why Jessica stay positive because you can be snared by your own tongue, by your own mouth. That's why I say death and life is in the power of the tongue. That's in the scripture. So you speak defeat, defeat gonna happen. If you think doubt, you gotta kick doubt out. You gotta make doubt go away. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yes, you might be kind of iffy, shaking, just like old dude from the Rams talking about he was watching YouTube. That's why I told y'all. You know, I've been telling y'all all year, big game. Remember all them times I used to say we need to quit letting them know what our moves. You know,
Hmm.
I've been preaching that for years.
Hmm.
And finally, we got a coach to take care that acknowledge what some of the fans said. I really was tweeting that. I was tweeting and tweeting and tweeting it. And we finally got a coach to do what that kept us in the dark on everything, even us fans. And
Hmm.
I'm glad that he did that. So this dude that's from the Rams talking about he was watching the clip. This is why I told y'all. Y'all need to be careful who's in our chat box and watch what y'all say. You know how we be saying our little views about what we think and how we the little things. Those people be in the chat. They be underground sniffing in y'all chat because the dude said he was on YouTube. He
Hmm.
said he was on YouTube watching the clips and watching everything and watching stuff on YouTube. So that's why I say y'all got to be careful what we even say on the phone and in our little chat conversation because some jokers be lowballing, profiling, and trying to see what they can get and go off of. And that's why I'm glad Coach kept it us in the dark as well as them. So I'm
Right.
not worried. I'm looking for them to come out and whoop their bottom.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, big.
Talk to you later.
Appreciate you, big sis. Love you. Have a great day and good
Love
job
you
work.
too. You too. All right.
All right. All right. Great call from Miss Jessica as always. But if you'd like to call in, the number is. Let me get it for you right quick. If you'd like to call in, the number is 614-349-6221. 614-349-6221. You can call in. Just talk about the boys right quick. Give your thoughts on what do you feel about the team. What your kind of maybe your expectations? Are you worried about anything? Is anything kind of bothering you as you head into the season? Do you still think they could get Earl Thomas? I'm with the theory that still get him.
Call from
East Side.
to
What's up, man?
Hey man, I called like 3 times, man. Why you screening my calls, man?
Never that. I look at them and I see them and they just drop as they come. You know I would never do that, dog. What's up?
Hey man, you seen that Money D Hop guy?
Yeah, we talked about that money big hop got.
Hey man, hey, just a little subject. Hey,
Hey, more
I have a
power,
feeling
more.
he gonna have a good game against you guys
Um,
again.
I don't know about all that, but we're gonna beat them again. Like I said, dog. Worry about your squad over there. Your boy got paid. You know your squad ain't that great. So we'll see. Your
Ooh.
coach is suspect. And then he's keep on holding you back. So they had to do something over there to keep Deshaun Watson positive. And the best way to keep him positive after you just lost your top receiver and you lost a lot of players, best thing to do is to keep your quarterback happy is to go ahead and pay him because they knew, oh man, we messed up, dog. Our team ain't looking as good, but let's go ahead and pay him so he don't be acting mad right now. So the Texans were smart.
Nah, that sounds good. That's a good speech, man. You been practicing that.
No, I know that.
That sounds
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
man.
it sounded great because it's probably true.
Uh, Hey man, I'm just touching base with you, brother. I'll
Hey,
just say, hey, Granny Haggerty, stop being mad at me, man. I'm good people, Granny Haggerty. Stop acting that way with me. I'm good people, man. Just 'cause I like the Texans and I ride with the Texans, the real team in Texas.
yeah, right.
Hey man, don't act like that.
Come on, man. We are. I don't even acknowledge Houston, so I don't worry about you guys. Love you, dog. I'll talk to you.
Shit. There's a bit.
All right. All right, man. Let me get some Cowboys people calling in here. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not no Houston, Texan people. Get some Cowboys people calling here. 614-349-6221. How do you feel about the season? The season's about to start. Sunday is finally here. You know what I mean? It's like it's enough of the talking. It's enough of the going back and forth. This is enough of the look what this can happen, the positive. Now it's actually time to see. With no preseason, everybody's at the same level. There's nobody going to have a cheat mode or a cheat code. I love what McCarthy has been doing with the secrecy. We got another call from an 817.
Call from
T Smooth.
What up, T Smooth?
That's a bet. I'm in here. What's good, man?
I'm chilling, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready for this Sunday, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. I've been excited for these last 3 weeks, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to say something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about these secondaries, and my dream scenario is to have Diggs and Woozy on the outside and Jordan Lewis on the inside. And then Reggie Robinson been working at safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got him back there, and then maybe you draft a safety next year. That's like my little dream scenario. I don't know what I like about Woozy. He be right there, man. And he got the speed. But I want him to be on the outside. Him and Diggs on the outside.
Me personally,
What you think about that?
me, I just said throw Diggs in the fire. You know what I mean? First, I was thinking, he's a rookie. He might not be ready for this, but maybe I'm just getting hyped off the practice. But I just feel like he's a natural. He's already played in big games at Alabama, so the lights aren't too bright for him. He's a competitor. He's got Stephen Diggs as his freaking brother, so he's already played against a top receiver and has been practiced against him. And I think he has the type of
Somebody who can run good
yeah.
routes.
And I think
So
he's
he already there.
and I think he's the type of kid that he doesn't shy away from it. And I just feel like he's going to get better. With the more he plays, he's going to get better. He's not going to be one of those guys that sits on the sideline and get better. He gets better the more he plays. And I think it's his time. And he was a receiver. I think it just really helps him. He reminds me of like a Charles Woodson to me, a young Charles Woodson. I watched Charles Woodson ever since he was in high school, and he just reminds me of that type of player. So yes, to answer your question, I like Diggs out there. I would like Awuzie. Awuzie is not a bad corner, but I also like a Daryl Worley. I wouldn't mind a Daryl Worley.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a Daryl Worley or a Awuzie. Either one of them don't matter to me, but I want Diggs on one side. Either one of those. We're not going to see Jordan Lewis like that because he's had that injury with the ankle. So Anthony Brown will be in the fold. I'm not hating on Anthony Brown. He's serviceable, but he's just not that guy to me. Jordan Lewis is more of a playmaker.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, same here. I don't want Anthony Brown on the outside. If you're gonna put him in the slot. Don't put him on the outside because he do not. Even when he do turn his head around,
it's too late. Yeah, and it's too late when it does.
Up, right?
Right. I feel you.
Too.
And I feel like he has all that speed, but it doesn't play to it all the time as far as he plays.
Yeah.
But maybe this staff, because I've seen him getting caught on him, but I was also heard he's done some good things in camp. So we'll see. But I would like that lineup. If the ultimate lineup would be for me would be. I like Awuzie. I like Worley, but I think Awuzie might do a little better. So I wouldn't mind a Diggs and Awuzie and have some Jordan Lewis in there. That would be my starting lineup.
I liked Awuzie from day one. I just know he couldn't get his head around, but that was everybody. I think that was Chris Rashad doing that or something. Something was going on, but he always be right there. Why I keep calling him Antonio Brown? Anthony Brown, they be right there, bro, but they just don't get their hands on the ball. But this year, I think they will. And so Anthony Brown is signed for 3 years, so he can't get released next year, can he?
I mean, you can always get released. They can cut you at any time. It's just really about, is there going to be a cap hit for, which I don't think it'll be a crazy cap hit for a 3-year deal, and he's only thinking I make $3 million a year. He could still get traded. So it's not by any means that he's a guarantee. I said Anthony Brown is going to be like the Orlando Scandrick of the team. You know how Scandrick, they always just kept on trying to get rid of him, but he ended up getting 3 contracts. I think Anthony Brown might be that guy. Everybody will always be trying to get rid of him, but he'll just keep getting contracts. I think he might be that dude.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take up too much time. Let somebody else get up in here.
Hey, appreciate the call, big dog. Love you for life. Salutes.
No problem. Same here, man. Take
Peace.
care.
Yes, sir. Great call from my dog T Smooth. Hey man, let's get some more calls in here. 614-349-6221. 614-349-6221. If you want to call in on the line, I'm gonna give it to you again. Let's get them donations popping if you like as well. The season is right around the corner. I'm excited. You know, me and Okoye did a video probably about 3 weeks ago. And shout out to my dog E2 Blue. What's up with you, big dog? Appreciate you being in the feed. We're gonna have to pop off a show here soon. Got another call here from a 956.
Call from
The lunatic.
Nice. What's up? I got my dog, the lunatic. What's up with you, big dog?
Big Game James, Silver and Blue Nation. Buenas tardes. Can
What
you feel it?
Oh,
Are
dog.
you hyped?
Yes.
The real kickoff is Sunday night. Thursday night is just gonna be a Texan whoop ass. It's gonna be a Texan whooping.
For sure.
Jessica's gonna be blessing Eastside by halftime, saying your team is getting rolled. That's how positive she's gonna be. She loves Eastside, especially when they're getting beaten. But the real kickoff is Sunday night.
Right.
Ever since McCarthy got hired, you can feel it, you can see it. It is a different era. It is a new regime, and they are bringing winning with them. No more hoping for the best, but expecting the worst.
Right.
Those 2 years are gone. Every move, again, McCarthy has shown us, you know what? You perform or you're out. Ha was his guy. Brought him in to solidify that safety position. Wasn't working out. He said, hey, thank you very much. Appreciate the time you had. Laters. Let's get somebody in here who will win and win now, because he knows I am in win now mode. I don't need to build from the bottom up. We've already been built. He just needed a couple of pieces. And yes, Diggs, normal offseason, start him. I feel confident you can start him. Cheeto, Diggs, and have Anthony Brown. Our defensive line will make up for the shortcomings in our defensive backfield. They built it the right way, in my opinion. Stop the run. You fit in the trenches. This running back by committee that the Rams are going to run, they're going to be limited, less than 90 yards. That means Goff is going to have to pass the ball. And who's going to be there? Tank, Everson Griffin, Smith, Jalen. Oh, they're going to get their sacks on. Goff has as much doubters, even more, than Dak.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Remember that.
I totally agree.
Goff
Lunatic.
still has the doubters, and McVay has handicapped him in a way because he keeps telling him, look at this, look at this, look at this, all the way up to they cut it off. And the knock on him is Goff still can adjust to defenses. Not as fast because of McVay. So I'm confident. Week 1, I am confident that we're going to go in there, start the NFL season right, 33-17. Diggs is going to start. Here's the thing. We're going to get a fumble recovery first because shortened training camp, strip drills,
sloppiness.
Sloppiness. Oh, we're going to go for that ball, and then we're going to back it up with an INT in this game. So we're going to have a fumble recovery and an INT, and the first touchdown is going to be Jar winning. The Rams, Jalen Ramsey's only going to be one person. They're going to be worried about Coop. They're going to be worried about Gallup. They're especially going to be worried about CD because they don't know what they don't know. And you can see Darwin going right down the middle, just like he did in practice, 60-yarder or even less, but that's going to be our first points of the season. And from there, we keep it rolling. 33-17, big game, James. This is our year. We've said it a lot, but we see the changes, and we have the coaching.
Mhm.
That's why 2020 will equal number 6.
I love it. I feel you, big dog. Appreciate you, big dog.
Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys all day. My dog, the lunatic. Everything he do, he just be speaking truth to me, man. As we got another call coming in.
Call from
Charles Maybury.
Is this
What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing,
What-
How you doing?
What's going on, Big Game James? Man, I didn't even know you was on, man, until I clicked on, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting ready for this Sunday, man. I feel like, just like the lunatic just had his call, said it's our time. I just feel like, you know what? It's time to stop doing the talking. It's time to really prove a lot of these people that the Cowboys is back. And you know what I'm saying? It's time for McCarthy to show that year off. He really got himself together, and he's going to show it this year.
Well, Big Mike got himself together, but let me tell you something, Big Game James.
Yes, sir.
I got a two pack of questions for you, and I want to give you my comment. I want to know, since we got a lot of Collins out, are they going to slide protection over there to try to protect Dak Prescott, or on defense, are we going to run a lot of exotic blitz packages? And give me those two questions, I'm going to give you my comment.
Okay. Well, the first one, I do think they will help Cam. I think they're going to see how Cam Irving goes. I don't think they're automatically going to help him because the Rams defensive front is not super, I would say, scary. So I think they're going to go kind of see how it goes. If it goes in the game where Cam Irving's getting whipped, yeah, I would see the slide protection adding a tight end over there getting chipped by a running back. But I don't think initially they're going to do it because he is a veteran. And if you're talking about the defensive line, yes, I definitely think you will see a lot of blitzing. I think because that's what Mike Nolan does. He likes to blitz. He likes an attacking defense. He likes to create turnovers, and that's what's going to happen. So I don't think you're going to see a lot of that strictly 4-3. I think you're going to see 3-4-3, 3-4 concepts. I think you'll see the 4-2-5. I think you'll see maybe a safety coming off the edge. I think they're going to just showing the quarterback multiple looks so the quarterback doesn't get comfortable. And a quarterback like Jared Goff, when you start getting after him, he starts getting hit a few times. He will turn the ball over. He will throw interceptions. So you definitely don't want him to get comfortable because he will throw the ball and he will give it up.
Well, let me tell you something, Big Game James.
Yes, sir.
Coming into this season, we knew about the COVID and everything surrounding what we needed to do. See, everybody needs to be on the same page. Lyle Collins, how in the world can he be out of shape?
Right.
But then you sitting up on the couch there with your little girlfriend eating bonbons, eating twisters. You got all them restaurants in Arlington, Texas, and you ran all of them up and down that road, and you winning every one of them. He was hurt all right. He got hurt because he was out of shape.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got to stop eating that biscuits and syrup. Stop eating that, and then you can get in shape. Let me tell you something. You know when you're in shape? When a gunshot goes off. I'm in top shape when somebody shoots. Or going up 18 flights of stairs, and I'm damn near out of breath. I'm in top shape out of that.
Right.
But it's no excuse. It's no excuse for him to be out of shape. Let me tell you something, man. I had a friend his size, man. Every time he stood up, his mouth flew open. Come on, bro. You got to get in shape, man. We on the same page here. We all is one. This Cowboy Nation, we really depending on this season here because we done went through 9 years of this mess, this spitting and clapping.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a statistic of Jason Garrett, he would be leading in spitting and clapping. Nah, we really needed them shields last year when he was out there spitting.
Right.
But I just want to send you some love, bro, and tell you, man, I love you, man. You my brother for life and Cowboy for life. And Cowboy up, bro.
All day. I appreciate you. Love you for life,
Yes,
big
sir.
dog. Love you for life.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for calling in. And let's get this 6.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Boy, if that man don't get you hyped up and inspired or happy, something's wrong with you in your own damn life. You know what I'm saying? I love Unc. I love all the people that call in. Go ahead and call back in if you like. 614-349-6221. That's 614-349-6221. I'm about to bang out of here in another 10, 15 minutes. I'm about to go make some runs, but before I go, I just want to hear what anybody's got to call in and say live. If you got anything to say live about the Cowboys, how you feel. I definitely understand what Uncle Charles is talking about with Lyle Collins. That's real disheartening that you got a guy who just got a big contract, who played ridiculous last year on the contract. I think he was one of the guys that nobody had to feel like they had to worry about as far as being in shape, taking care of his business because he was a leader. And to see that, that's frustrating.
Call from
T-Smooth. You shouldn't have said we can call back in. No, I really already asked this question, but is you think Bradley and I gonna get some play time this week?
Ooh, I think that might be tough. I think because you have to understand, Bradley and I made the team because they love his potential and they do not want him to get anybody else. Shout out to donation for the Eastside Herald for the $5 holler. But I think that it's a situation where they don't want to lose him. They didn't want to lose him or anything like that. But you got to understand that 53 is different from that 46. So I don't even know if he's going to be on that 46-man roster this week one. I'm going to be very honest with you because if you're looking at D-Law, Everson Griffin. They're probably going to have Armstrong active. Poe, Tristan Hill, Gallimore maybe. You know what I mean? I find it might be difficult that him being active on the early day roster. But if he is, I think you will see him as a designated pass rusher. That's it. Somebody who's on a third down and to send him in. Don't because he's a rookie. Don't send him with all this complicated stuff. Third down, get after quarterback and let's see what happens.
Get him.
You feel me? You already know Sunday you're gonna hear a lot of that. You already know I'm going ham. So when you watching that fit, get him
on the pregame show. When y'all gonna start the pregame show? I'm there.
We'll announce that probably like Friday, maybe Saturday. We'll announce that pregame show. But it's gonna everything, dog. I'm telling you, this season's gonna be hot with the late night hype, big dog. It's gonna be nutty.
Yes, sir. All right, I just had to ask that real quick. All right.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, big dog.
All right. No problem.
Anybody else want to get another few calls in before I go? Remember, one call, T-Smooth, I let him get in, but I want some new people to call in if they can before I head out of here. I'll be heading out here in the next 10, 15 minutes. Make sure, like I said, you check out the hype tonight. It's going down. Bobby Belt's going to be on there. I talked to him a couple days ago. We were trying to get Jane Slater with him, but he said that she had some things that were going on at that time. But, you know, him and Jane Slater do the Boys and Girls podcast on Colin Cowherd, I believe, network. And they're doing their thing, having a lot of great guests. But Bobby is like my insider. He always got that good knowledge, always brings the pain. So it's good to hear what he'll have to say about the season, maybe some future players, some players on the team.
Call from.
What's going on? Called into the show, Big Game James, Silver Blue Nation. What's up with you?
Nothing much, just Texas Fred, man. What's going on, Cowboys Nation?
What's up with you?
Everything in between.
What's up with you, big dog?
Nothing much, man. I've been trying to get in the calls on all the shows for like the last 2 dang weeks. One thing I've been trying to tell some folks that Thomas acting a fool because he ready to come home.
Mm-hmm.
He want to be home. When you want to be home, yeah, you'll go grab some quick money, but if you're not comfortable, you ain't gonna want to stay there too much longer.
Right.
He's been wanting to come home. He wants to retire somewhere home, but I don't think we're going to go and get him.
Yeah, I mean, the way it was looking from Jerry Jones about what he said, but this is what I'll keep our hope is that, you know, the insiders were saying that his contract is not going to be guaranteed after week 1. So if that is the case, the Cowboys could be waiting for that full salary to drop where they don't have to owe him any kind of money and they can set the bar of what they want as far as the money goes. So that's why I'm going to say I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open for after week 1 because it still can happen. Even if they have Brandon Carr, I think it still could possibly happen. So I'm not going to close the door just yet.
Now, was that thing with us saying, like, if he comes in and gets dropped, he only make like 20% of what they would have paid him?
I don't know the exact ins and out of the contract because I know they're going to be talking about that signing bonus, that 10 million signing bonus that they were talking about. The Ravens were going to try to take, and then he was going to file for grievance with the NFLPA. So I think that's what something totally onto them. But I just believe that once he is fully off the books off of week one, then you can sign him to whatever you want, and you're not bound by any kind of contract. And I think if you're going to sign anybody, that will be the way to go. And plus, I heard Stephen Jones again say that they're not going to talk about Earl Thomas because he's not here. We're going to focus on people that's here. They did the same thing with Everson Griffin, and nobody thought, I didn't think that was going to sign him. That was a surprise sign to me, and they kept it on the low, and boom. So maybe this is a new era where the Cowboys are just staying quiet and hush and not saying anything, and they could pop up Earl Thomas later. That's what I'm hoping can happen. If they don't, I think we'll still be okay. But you don't want to pass on a difference maker like that, especially when you're trying to get to 6 this year.
That's definitely true. Now, also, what I want to tell all these listeners, you better watch that offense. That offense, I mean, literally, we got like I was saying last night, some Medusa heads. I mean, you got to worry about 3 receivers off top. We ain't even talking about 3 backups. Our main 3 receivers got to deal with. Got to deal with the tight end. We got 2 starting running backs.
Right.
And I want to see if we're going to do some empty backfield, straight, wide open play style where you got to decide who you're going to cover, or you're going to have to deal with Dak running out the back. And we already know he can be dangerous as well.
Right. Exactly. It's a beautiful thing when you have options because it's been for the last few years Dallas has been building up the options too many times. You remember when Dak and them first came in, it was all about Zeke. It was Zeke, Zeke, Zeke. And now you added a Cooper, and then you get drafted a Gallup, and then you get a undrafted rookie tight end in Blake Jarwin that you developed, and then now the draft falls into you with the CeeDee Lamb. Then you get a Tony Pollard ace on the side. They did it the right way as far as getting the draft picks. They drafted very well. The slick move was getting Amari Cooper. Now, dog, it's just really time for them to do their thing and really for Dak to do his thing. It's really time for Dak to really do his thing under McCarthy and under Kellen Moore. And I'm just excited to see what kind of command he's going to have with this offense because it's going to be a lot of West Coast principles, a lot of quick passing. And I think if he can get that down, if Dak Prescott can really hone that and get that down, you're going to see him go to a whole different level this year.
Yeah, sure. And then finally, this defense. I mean, I play Madden. I'm scared to see what's going to happen to some of these quarterbacks with what we have, the mix. I mean, we can throw 3 men out there, have those 4 coming in from the outside and inside rushing. I mean, it's going to be ugly. I mean, can you just imagine just our linemen holding them guys up just to open up holes so Smith can just tear those gaps up?
Right.
These men ain't gonna have time to get rid of that ball.
I know, man. I mean, I'm totally feeling you 100%, big dog. Like, I'm geeked up on it more than anything like you are because I feel like it's just like it's our time now, man. It's time for the talking to stop. It's time for all the extra stuff to talk. It's time to go ahead and take over. And we have the coaching, we have the players, and really, like I said, really, it ain't no excuses anymore for the Cowboys.
Exactly, because even people are like, oh, your DBs suck. I'm like, well, now our DBs are able to hide stuff. You're not going to be able to say, oh, they're lining up exactly where they're going to be. We know what play this is. But then with the D-line putting the pressure on, that's going to make those DBs just that much better. I mean, instead of them having to worry about running all the way down the field, covering somebody, they can worry about just looking and waiting for the ball to be popped up short. I mean, it's just going to be amazing to see this year what this team is going to have the ability to do.
Right. Like I said, I fully agree with that. I think it's like I said, it's our time, and the good thing about it is so many different ways the Cowboys can attack you. And then even when we're talking about special teams is going to be huge for the Cowboys this year because they've been at the bottom of the barrel special teams for so long. Finally, we got a coach that really is a guy that is the top of his game. You got a strong field goal kicker. You got CeeDee Lamb you can put back there. You got Tony Pollard that you can put back there. That's an added element that the Cowboys have not had. And there's three phases of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. So many times people don't talk about special teams, but that can win and lose you games, important games that can hurt you down in the end of the season. So getting Fossil is another big thing that the Cowboys added, and it's just another thing that we can attack you with. And I'm excited about that, that it's not just one way. We have an offense, we have a defense, and we have special teams, and we have coaching. So there ain't no excuses, dog. It's our time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That special team will be beast there. Well, shoot, that's all I really got to say to you guys. I'm glad to get on the line. Now I'm about to go in here and cook me up some steaks.
Hey, you sounding good to me, big dog.
All right, man. Y'all
All
have
right.
a blessed one. Oh, what's going on?
Take it easy, big dog. All right, well, I'm getting ready to end it up out of here, okay, because I got to make a run. I appreciate everybody who was in the feed. Appreciate the donations. Like I said, I'll get the chat box up, going, and popping a little bit bigger so you guys can see all your chat. I was just experimenting with some things. You see, we got the tip jar. We're going to add a little bit more things as the show goes. Keep on adding more features as the show goes. Just try to make some better things going on. All my members, I will have these, figure out this emojis and these all your emojis and basically everything. Let me get this. This is my last call of the day. Last call of the day.
Call from
Golden Heart City.
What's going on? You called in the Big Game James Silver and Blue Nation. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. Good to get in. I wanted to say hi to everybody. I was wondering if you had a P.O. box where you get your fan mail.
Oh man, I don't got no PO box. I'm thinking about making one, but I don't have no PO box. You can hit me up on my Big Game James page though, on my Facebook. You can get in that messenger and holler at me.
Okay. Because I tried to look at your old website, but I think it's down.
Yeah, we had a Silver and Blue Nation website, but we had it up, but then it had complications, so it went down. But I still got my Silver and Blue Nation on my Facebook, and I got my Big Game James page on my Facebook, which I really manage and own more exclusively now. So if you want to holler at me on my Big Game James, just get in that messenger in there, holler at me, and we'll definitely chop it up and talk.
Okay, sweet. So hopefully Cowboy Crunk calls in his show too soon. Shout out to him.
Yeah, I
Send
seen him
a
in here.
card.
Yep, I seen him as well. Shout out to him. Shout out to Cowboys Crunk.
He went through a live fire through Afghanistan to go pick up that card. So
Whoa.
that's a joke between me and him. But I wanted to say thanks for that one show you did this summer, where you kind of put your own story out there about what you've been through, and it was really heartfelt. And I really felt for you. And I know that wasn't easy to talk about, but it was a great show. So, some of these emotional shows, they do have an effect on people. People do listen. To be honest with you, on game day, I just want to see football, but I still have that kind of experience on my mind. So I want to say thanks for that.
Hey, I definitely appreciate you. That definitely came from the heart, man. That was an emotional time, and at the end of the day, hopefully we can all just band together and have one mind and one accord, because we're all in this together at the end of the day.
Exactly, and I've been there. I had PTSD from police, so I have experience, and it was nothing as bad as what you went through. So I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're all trying to get along. I mean, when I was in the military, one of my friends, a black guy, he let me sleep on his couch for like a month because I didn't have a place to live. So when you say people got to get along or they got to work together, it's real.
Yep, for sure. Definitely is. Well, hey, man, I definitely appreciate the call, man. Make sure you get in my inbox on my Big Game James page, and we'll talk. And I appreciate the call, and salutes to you, and thank you very much for the compliments on that video. It definitely was from the heart.
All right. And by the way, when we play the Eagles, I don't want to win by a few points. I want to beat their ass bad.
Yeah.
By 40 points.
Yeah, we are.
Let me tell you something. They had their stupid show the other day where 6 of their YouTube guys, all 6 of them said they were going to sweep the Cowboys. That is ridiculous.
Hey, like I said, one thing I don't there's a few teams I don't worry about, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The Eagles aren't one of them. I've never gave any kind of respect like that to the Eagles because they've never been like great to me, and they've always been a copycat team and always want to be like somebody else. So I don't worry about the Eagles. They're just a lot of talk, dog. We beat them all the time, so I don't worry about Eagles or their
I know.
fans.
I'm like, when the hell did you sweep the Cowboys? What are you even talking about? And they're acting like their team got better this year. I can't even recognize half their team.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we don't recognize them because they ain't going nowhere and they ain't nobody. Feel me?
I do, 100%.
Hey, well,
But great show. Thank you.
appreciate you. Definitely take the call. Thank you. All right, so I'm about to get off of here. Go ahead and call in right now, Cowboys Crunk. This will be your last. This will be my last call. Give me a call, Cowboys Crunk. The number is 614-349-6221. You will be my last call before I head out of here. Call in, Cowboys Crunk. This will be my last call, Cowboys Crunk. If you're gonna call in, 614-349-6221. Call in now if you're gonna call in. 614-349-6221 if you're gonna call in now. Because I got to head out of here. I got some things I got to do. But I appreciate everybody in the feed. And as I said before, I'm getting a hold of YouTube. So all your emojis and everything that you have will be back up because I'm pissed off. I don't see all my damn emojis in here, all my peoples with all the emojis. I'm just really mad about that. I'm going to talk to them again so I can get that together. Hopefully this is Cowboys Crunk right here.
Call from
Cowboy Crump.
What's going on, Cowboys Crunk?
What's up, my man? How you been?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, dog. Just, grinding like always, getting ready for this season and trying to get this 6, big dog.
Hey, man, you guys really been putting together some good quality stuff, man. I appreciate it. I haven't had time to like get on and grind like you guys have, and it is quality, man. Really, really good stuff.
Hey, well, you know what? I definitely appreciate that. We came with the vision to try to have, just bring top quality Cowboys content all the time. So, nobody can ever be in the dark, whether it's guests, media people. We want to make sure that you're not in the dark about Cowboys and you're not getting fake stuff. You're getting the real.
For sure. Yeah, I did some recent looking into some stuff, and what this is called that I think we're going to pick up Earl Thomas on Monday is I think we're going to pick him up under something that's called the vested veteran contract, and the if you can look it up. I just did a video. I put the links in there that describe what a vested veteran is.
Okay.
A vested veteran is a player that has played for 4 years in the NFL. After he's played for 4 years, teams have an option to pick him up. They can pick him up before game 1. If they pick him up before game 1, they're obligated to pay his full season, whether they cut him, release him, whatever. That's why no one's interested in Earl Thomas right now. It doesn't benefit them to pick him up on the first game because then they're obligated to pay him. If they pick him up after game 1, they're only obligated to pay him maximum 25%. So if they cut him at week 2, week 3 because he's not fitting in the locker room, they let him roll. They pay him 25% of whatever his base salary they agree to. So let's say he agrees to $6 million. They pay him 25% of $6 million. They let him walk. I don't think Earl Thomas is in a situation to put himself where he's getting cut from another team. He's not going to get cut for his play. You know that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The dude's solid. So if we get him Monday, there's gonna be a fight to dig for him on Monday. There's gonna be a few teams after him. I think there's been teams offering him already, but I don't think this is all perception. But if you look at the numbers and the way things are, he's not out on Twitter. He's not working out again and doing all this stuff like he was before and saying, hey, I got contract offers here. And teams aren't liking that shit anymore. Well, my bad. But
no, you could.
The CEOs and the GMs aren't liking these guys, putting out offers and offers and offers. if he's talked to the Cowboys and they said, look, go home, shut the hell up. We go pick you up after week 1. You're going to get a vested veteran contract, and whatever the offer is, if you're willing to accept it. But if you act a fool, we're going to let you go. We're going to pay you to 25%, or if he plays half the season, whatever. So he'll be in control on his side, and the Cowboys are on control on their side. So it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? If they don't like it, they let his ass roll. They pay him 25, and so I think there's going to be a big push to pick him up on Monday. And it's real simple. And if he plays it out, he kind of does. Tyrann Mathieu came off of his injury when he left. Who was he playing for before the Texans? Tyrann Mathieu.
The Texans, Cardinals.
It was before he had the injury. Houston Texans picked him up. It wasn't the same deal, but it was a similar situation. He played a 1-year deal. He played for $4 million because he was coming off that injury. People weren't sure if and then he went on to Kansas City, and the thing was that year, Tyrann Mathieu, who else was on the market? All those guys were on the market at the same time as Earl Thomas. We offered him about $12 million. We offered Earl Thomas, and the Ravens popped out with that $15 million the next day, and he was gone. And I think he knows for a fact I'm not going somewhere for money again. And right now he can't anyways. Nobody's going to offer him big money. So that's just where I'm at. But I've been watching you guys, and I appreciate it, man. I haven't had time to. I ran across this nugget yesterday, and I started looking into it and studying it. I said, man, this fits us. It fits Earl Thomas. He needs an intervention. He needs an intervention, bro. You know what I'm saying? He needs to come home, sit down, chill, relax, and get his home cooking, get his things, and get his football going. And if the Cowboys decide to sign him long term, they do. If not, if he wants to go for money again, he can walk next year. But I think it fits both sides. I think we pick him up Monday, and I'm not turning away from that. We got We got Pro Bowl players on offensive line, defensive line, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker. Secondary is the only place we don't have a Pro Bowl player.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've been saying let's make that happen, and I said that a little bit earlier, but I thank you for the information about that 25%. I think at the end of the day, with this being said, I don't see where a person would, unless he's mentally ill, in my opinion, where if they say, come over here to Dallas and let's work this 1-year deal and let's see what happens after that. I don't see where all this locker room stuff is coming up and he's just going to destroy this locker room. I just don't, in my opinion, I don't believe that's going to happen. I think he's grown enough and smart enough, especially when it's a team that he's a Texas boy. He grew up wanting to play for the Cowboys, and now you have the opportunity to do it with a ready-made Super Bowl type team with a coach that can help get you there, who I think is a coach who's a players type coach and who can understand your mind. I don't see Earl Thomas coming in and shaking up the boat when you know everything else. You have more to lose than to gain if you do, because at the end of the day, you're 31 years old. You're not getting any more big money contracts for real. I don't think so. So I think this is the best time for him to do it, and probably he's laying low because he's trying to see what the Cowboys are going to do. So, and they said they're not talking about it because I feel like they're doing the right thing, like they did with Everson Griffin. We don't need to know anything about what you're doing. If you're going to do it, just do it. If you're not, let's go make it happen, but don't tell everybody about it.
Yep, exactly. And I was a little, not, my platform ain't huge. I mean,
oh man, it ain't even about that.
No, I know what I'm saying, we're not reaching out to So I wasn't gonna put the video out because I'm like, man, what if I put this video out and some of the
you never know
DMs or some shit from the
you
other
never
team
know,
and they're like, holy shit, dude, because I think he's locked already. I think the Cowboys already talked to him. They said, don't be putting out no crazy ass videos. Don't be out there working out. Don't be doing, dude. How would we walk into the season with Xavier Woods, some younger corners and safeties that they feel good about, but they're moving them around. They're shifting one to corner, one to safety. Brandon Carr, bringing him in, and Brandon Carr, I think he's going to be a mouth to help us get Earl Thomas, because I know they were tight in Baltimore, And I think part of that was they brought him in to, kind of talk to me, get a feel on Earl Thomas. And but how would we walk into the season? You tell me this. If there was another defensive lineman we could pick up right now, or offensive lineman that would help me better, would you pick him up? So Earl Thomas would help us.
Right.
And if we have a chance to get him, and if it don't work out, we release him and really don't lose shit, because whatever we pay him hits the cap.
Mm-hmm.
His whole salary don't hit the cap. Only that 25% does. So if the minimum is 25%. Like I said, if he plays the whole season, whatever we pay him hits the cap.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't, if he causes a problem, we let him go. We pay him the 25% or 50% or whatever part of the season he plays. But he can't be on our roster week 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why there's been no open mouth. Jerry Jones is foaming at the mouth to get him.
Right.
He's got to be. That's gonna lock one side of our secondary down. You put him behind Diggs, that don't even look over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make our corners better. So that's why I think.
I think he's going to make everybody better. You know what I'm saying? But I think the biggest thing that I like is that they ain't telling nobody nothing. That's what I want the Cowboys to stay like. I don't need the Cowboys being in the media talking about contracts like nobody else was doing. Just be quiet and keep us, wondering. Keep us guessing. Is it going to happen? Isn't it? That's cool. We don't need to know. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to play your hand every single time.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't want to say what I was saying. Because if you look at it, as deep Cowboy fans as we are, if you look at it, it doesn't make sense. Nothing right now makes sense. Why are there no talks to Earl Thomas? There's talks. He's taking any talks he gets, he's taking them and filing them. Earl Thomas is putting them away, and he's like, let me wait till Monday. The Cowboys said they're going to call me on Monday. Let me wait till Monday and see what happens. The Cowboys call me. They give me an offer. If they don't, I start, looking at my other options.
Yep.
But I think that they're looking at this, and it's called a vested veteran, and it's any player that's been in the league over 4 years. If they play week 1, though, you have to pay them the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't play week 1, if you pick them up after week 1, you're only obligated to 25% or the amount of the season they play. And they put it in there so you'll pick up like veterans that are on injured reserve or veterans that maybe have an issue with like something like with this Earl Thomas thing.
Mm-hmm.
It allows you to pick up a veteran and instead of just rolling with your rookies, pick up a veteran and give him an opportunity to come back from an injury.
Right.
So let's say if he's injured, you don't pick him up week 1, you pick him up week 2, and then you're not obligated to pay him the whole season. If he gets injured in week 4, week 8, you pay him what he worked, and you let him roll.
Yeah.
But I love the platform, man. It's like 10 o'clock at night here in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get rolling. And Golden Heart City, he's a good guy, man.
Hey.
I got the caller before. He sent me a package in Afghanistan. It was pretty cool.
Hey, well, I appreciate you out there. Be safe, man. Salutes to you 100%, man. And keep on that content going and keep on watching so we can keep on getting this Cowboy stuff out and get this 6, big dog.
You know it, man. All right, brother. Take care. Super Bowl or bust, baby.
Yes, sir, baby. Be safe, man.
Monday.
Yes, sir. Keep speaking in the air.
You know it.
Take it easy. Hey, great call from Cowboys Crunk, man, out there in Afghanistan. That's real right there. That's real right there. Phone lines are closed though now. That's a real call right there. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the support and the love from Cowboys Crunk. Thank you for saying the platform. Really appreciate it. We just try to do our thing, man, and try to bring the best we can. But one more thing, I will get on this emoji thing because it was bothering me this whole damn feed where I couldn't see the emojis popping. I couldn't see all y'all stuff. So as I said before, it's a YouTube thing. I don't know where it came from. It just started popping off a couple days ago. But please be patient with me as I figure out the membership emojis and all the icons and everything, because like I said, it wasn't me, it's YouTube. But I will get it going. I have not forgotten. I'm definitely taking care of that. So let me let you know I am on that. But got to get out of here once again. Great time in the feed. Great people in the chat. Great everything. I'm excited. Make sure you guys tune in tonight for the hype with Bobby Belt. Wednesday, I'm going to have my guy Brandon Tucker in, and I'm also going to do a show for DC4L on Facebook, so you can check out that show tomorrow. Brandon Tucker, and then also DC4L doing a show on Facebook for them. Thursday, we're doing our live first game NFL Houston Texans, Kansas City Chiefs, is because we want to show you the layout that we're going to be having for the late night hype on Sunday. So that's going to be a good time. And then Friday, myself and Bosh Lombardi are going to do a pre-game Cowboys Rams matchup breakdown, do the breakdowns, what we see, what we think. And then Sunday, it's going down. Sunday night, football is finally here. The late night hype. Where else would you want to be? Pre-game, middle game, post-game, after game, all that, dog. It's going to be the shit. So make sure you tune in, and let's keep this thing growing, man. Become a member. I'll get everything taken care of, and I appreciate you guys. And let's do this. I'll talk to you guys tonight. Make sure y'all deep in the Silver and Blue Nation feed. Please go show out there and show out, and make sure you deep in all my people who are in the feed. Whether the emojis are up or not, I still need you deep in my feed. All right?